Wow, it's time to talk transfer. The season ending, and it's time for players to move to places where they think they would be able to get regular playing times. For some, it's just all about them being tired of where they are, and it's time to move to a place where they would, at this point, be able to cement that dominance, or maybe naturally be happy. For Lionel Messi, he has decided Miami will be the place for his next point of call. Azu?
Yeah, I mean, for him, everybody was wondering. The story was whether he'd go back to Barcelona. He was very clear he was leaving PSG anyways. Whether he would go back to Barcelona or whether the incredible offer of €1 billion from Saudi Arabia would be enough to sway him. But he's taking a decision that has, is not just doesn't just make sense from a sporting perspective, but also in terms of his future. Because obviously everybody who's gone to Saudi Arabia has gone also for their future. Because when you go and you earn 400 million or 500 million euros over the next 2-3 years, it's also fantastic investment you're making. But for him, he's also done something that beyond his playing days, he has the ability to earn money from shirt sales, from season tickets sold, from streaming. He also has been given that, sort of
more like becoming a shareholder in the club.
A shareholder in the club, and also an opportunity to own a franchise of his own if he decides to, invest in the MLS. So it's an incredibly very smart deal from a business perspective, and also for him to, going to the MLS now, he's going to be the undisputed star. He's not going to drag the spotlight with anybody if he had gone to Saudi Arabia, you understand? So it's a fantastic, deal for him. He's conquered Europe. He's done everything he has to do. He's won the World Cup. For now, it's just about him enjoying the rest of his playing days.
Farouk, quickly on Messi.
Well, fantastic one for him. The man has earned the right to go to wherever he wants to play, whether he's in Nigeria, whether he's in Afghanistan, anywhere he wants to go. Nobody's going to raise any eyebrow about it. Yes, I was very shocked when I first saw the news, but eventually when I begin to see the financial breakdown of what an intention of why he went there, begin to understand that he's a man thinking beyond just earning a stack of money once. In 2 years, he knows that by the time he stays in America for the next 5-10 years, the investment continues to grow. And I think that he has made a very wonderful decision. There's no competition. He's going to the bottom club in America, but who cares? He has already conquered football. He's already a successful man. Whatever happens right about now is just a little drop on the cherry. So for me, we just want to see exactly what Messi will do in America, how he take football, but it's called soccer there to the next level. So hopefully I will see the best of Messi for the next 2 years or there. But I still feel that once there is an end of the season in America, when it's around October, he has the right to come back to Barcelona if he wants to, perhaps City or anywhere he wants to play as well. So for me, he has made the right decision.
Wow, interesting times in the world of football. Players who have dominated the game as far as Europe is concerned are now moving to places where they were quietly retired, earning big money. Karim Benzema now decides that Saudi Arabia is the place, Farouk.
Well, that's where the money is, and also Saudi Arabia have got a lot of projects as far as sport is concerned, from Formula 1 to boxing to soccer. They also want to host the World Cup in a couple of years from now, so they are trying to do that job just to make it convenient for them. And like Ronaldo said, that if you guys are not careful, Saudi Arabia might be amongst the top 5 league in the world. It's very possible because there's money there. Everybody wants to go there. Benzema is already there. Kante almost there. We begin to see a lot of players. It started with African players like Bogalo, Ahmed Musa, but they didn't cash out. They didn't cash out big time. At least somebody will start.
Earn some good money.
Some good money. We know that. If I don't go exposing Gallo to the world right about now, like of Messi, but I still feel that Benzema, well, he has done it all. Current Ballon d'Or winner playing in Saudi Arabia. Come on. That is what money can do for you.
Interesting. Before we go to N'Golo Kante, let's talk about Benzema. For me, Azu, is it like the apt move for him? Is this the time, or would have stayed in Europe for maybe another 2-3 seasons? Yes, the money is big.
Yeah, of course, and you've answered it. When you promise 200 million euros a year, bro, even if you are just starting out, even if you are 19 years old and you're giving 200 million euros a year to come to Saudi Arabia, I would advise you to go and take it at the end of the day, because, for him, especially for a player like him who's been at the top at a pressure club like Real Madrid, and he's done it and done very well. He is as the 3rd highest goal scorer in the club history, or the second highest club history. He's won every single thing and then crowned it up with, the Ballon d'Or, like Farouk mentioned. So he's conquered football, at the club level, and then he's now earned, and at a ripe old age, actually, for him to go out there and make 100 million every year or 200 million every year, it's a no-brainer. It's a deal that he should have taken, and it's a deal that he knows he definitely had to take.
Yes, it's a deal he definitely has to take. Let's see, beyond footballing reasons, I think the marketing side, because there are reports that the club sold over how many £1,000 tickets for just his unveiling alone. Yeah. The capacity, they had a capacity crowd in that stadium where they sold about over 90 something thousand pounds just for tickets alone. So it tells you that with the Stars coming to that league, a lot of investment would also come. Beyond the oil money, I think they've been strategic in making some of these decisions. Let's also talk about N'Golo Kante exiting Chelsea, joining Karim Benzema in same club, Al Ittihad.
Well, his own career is the most dramatic for me. You know, you look at him about 7 or 10 years ago. N'Golo Kante was playing in absolutely nowhere in football, and the rise from championats to Ligue 1 to Ligue 2, Ligue 1, Premier League, Leicester City, from there to Chelsea, has won
still
it all.
Still looking like a farmer in Kenya,
like a young man, and that's man.
He's not any salary.
And this man is going to be earning 100 million per year.
Wow.
For me, there's nothing to give again. There's nothing to take from him again. He has won the World Cup, Champions League, the Premier League twice with different clubs. So what is late, and also his roots. Talking about his background.
Yes.
He's also a Muslim. So he knows that they will fit in quite well into that environment. And these are the character they want to see in that part of the world. Ronaldo also blending with the religious part of that country, knowing that you have to give it to them when once they're doing that. And these guys will help build Saudi Arabia come the next couple of years from now. Everybody wants to go there. If you are called to also come and analyze sport there, I'm very sure you will not think twice.
Wow, like seriously, I'm on my way.
So everything about sports right about now is in Saudi Arabia. Formula 1, like I said, boxing, football, and other sports too. And they are also and wrestling as well. And they're also embracing everybody to come to participate and also take from there. And
as we sign out, has Kante done enough in Europe? Has he done enough? Benzema has done enough. Ronaldo has done enough. Has Kante done enough? Yes, he has won the Champions League.
He's won the Champions League. He's won the World Cup. He's won everything that he can win, actually, as a player. And again, you have to remember that the past 2-3 seasons, haven't been very easy.
Yes,
he's been injury plagued. So if he can go somewhere where the intensity is lower, where he can just go out there and earn money, and this is a perfect, description of the adage that says money answers all things.
Absolutely.
Because N'Golo Kante is the one man that you would say doesn't play for money.
Modest
guy, he does not flashy. They show about 100 million. They say, I'm running to Saudi Arabia.
But you know these guys, beyond how they appear, they also have their team, their managers definitely will look into the books and say, man, this is an opportunity. This might not come again.
See this guy now. See the guy on screen now.
It's a life-changing sum. It's generational wealth. Something that you're going to.
We must also note that the likes of Ighalo has enjoyed this also for years. And Ighalo is leaving because Benzema is coming. Benzema and N'Golo Kante is coming. Remember, Ighalo also left the club. Ighalo has left. Ighalo happens to be more like the star boy in that side. But now there are reports that he has to make way for Benzema and N'Golo Kante. Nobody wins forever. At some point, you just have to. But I also note that Ighalo won't come back to Europe. A club in Saudi Arabia, definitely before the end of the transfer window, would also take his signature. Plenty of money to get in Saudi Arabia. Guys, that's the size of the show for today, Farouk.
Well, it's been interesting, fun, and also very interactive. And for me, I can't wait for us to do this once again next week, same time.
Yes, and Azu?
Yeah, Matthew, always very nice to be here. Hopefully by this time when we're here, we know exactly how it has found out in the MPFL Super 6.
That's the size of the show today. My name is Matthew Okugbe. Bye-bye now.